Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video I'm doing just a quick overview and review of the Morimoto headlights for the Nissan Frontier. So just as a heads up, these headlights do fit basically anywhere from a 2021 all the way back to a 2009. Before 2009, at 2009, Nissan kind of redid the front grille so it has a little bit more of an angle to it. So anything below or before 2009, these won't fit on them. But, you know, just as a heads up before we get started. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new Morimoto headlights. Okay guys, here are the Morimoto headlights. What I do really like about these is they're really OEM looking. They look like they were built by Nissan, which they should have come with originally, but the fit and finish is really nice, and you can see it fits with the lines of the truck really well. I do like the projector look, and there's two projectors. This one is the low beam, this one's the high beam. There is a LED running light on top, and then they call this a hybrid because the flasher down here is actually the original incandescent that comes with the truck. And on the side there's some marker lights. This is actually a teeny little triple LED, and it's super bright. It'll light up the side of my garage. So those are really nice. Let's go ahead and light these up and I'll show you what they look like. Here's the look with just the daytime LEDs. These are actually super bright, and I can almost drive around in the dark with those. All right, here it is with the brights on. And it does leave both projectors on, which is super cool. Okay guys, so just a quick look under the hood here. So the one gripe I have about these are these relays they have. So let me actually show you the one on this side. So these relays just kind of flop around. And it's almost like this was an oversight by Morimoto. I'm not sure why they did it this way. They could have attached it, you know, to the back or put it internally. It just floats around. So what this thing does is it doesn't allow the headlights to turn on at all unless the key is turned on. So you actually have to have the key in the ignition and turned on for the headlights to actually come on. I've seen a lot of people actually remove this and bypass it so you can turn on your headlights without having the ignition on. That might be something I do in the future. It's not an issue for me right now, but I don't want to have to open up the truck. Well, I don't want to have to get my keys out and basically turn the truck on to light up my campsite. So that might be a modification I do in the future. Other than that, I mean, again, these fit really nicely. You can see the lines with the grill and everything. They look super nice. I've had no problems with the seals. The one other thing I do want to mention as well, the adjustment screw, there it is, you can see there, is really hard to get to behind the battery. On this side it's not much of an issue. You can see I can reach it just fine here, but it's kind of difficult behind the battery. Just make sure you bring a long handled socket and you should be fine when you're pointing these. So installation, I'd probably give it a couple hours. I did not have to take off the whole plastic bumper. There is a screw underneath of here, kind of facing up this way, so you do have to take the wheel well liner out in the front and then pop this part of the bumper off far enough so you can reach your hand up in there and take off this bolt. Other than that, they're really easy to install. They are plug and play, so they use the same wiring harnesses and everything as the OEM lights, especially the blinkers, because they actually use the same bulb that comes with the truck. All right, guys, this is just a quick look of the headlights when it's dark out. So you can see that with the ignition not on, that is the daytime running lamps. So that's the little LED strips on top. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ignition. So that's the actual daytime running lamps. What you saw before is when you shut the truck off. So that's the LED strips on top. So they're very, very bright. So there's our headlamps. So very nice, clean cutoff. And then let's go ahead and turn on the brights. So you can see those are pretty blinding. I mean, those are super bright. Let me go out on the road and kind of show you. It's not like completely dark yet, but I'll show you the output of these headlights here. Like I said, guys, it's not completely dark out yet, but there you can kind of see the output of these headlights. Okay, guys, so this is just in a parking lot here. You can see the output of the headlights there. Let me just turn on the brights real quick. So there's the brights. There's standard. And then there's those LED driving lights there. So those are the LED strips on top. Standard, high beams. All right, guys, so that was just a quick overview of the Morimoto headlights for the 2018 Nissan Frontier. Again, it should fit just fine in a 2021 or below, all the way down to a 2009. Would I buy them again? Yeah, they're pretty sweet headlights. They are much brighter than stock, and that's why I bought them originally. The stock headlights in this thing are complete dog doo-doo. They're awful. The original headlights. These ones are much better. They're not as bright as I was hoping for the money, but the high beams are amazing. It's like lighting up with the sun. Like, they're super bright. But the regular headlights are not quite there for me, but they're still brighter than the original, so let's just go with that, I guess. Would I change anything? Yeah, probably. I would, you know, for the money. These are like 900 bucks now, and I really wish they were LED turn signals. I get that they were trying to cut costs when they were making these, and leaving the incandescent turn signal was the way to go, but it's still super expensive for not having LED turn signals, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Otherwise, been very happy with these headlights. They really make the truck look a lot better. I do think I'm going to maybe paint or plasti dip my grille black just so it looks a little bit better, because these are, you know, darker headlights, so I think the dark grille on the front of the truck would look really good. All right, guys, if you have any other questions or anything about these headlights or anything else on my channel, let me know in the comments down below. I have a lot more videos coming up for our camper, our expeditions, as well as hopefully the truck here soon. So yeah, just hit that like button. Please hit subscribe. It really helps the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.